All through the second half of last year, we noticed that apparel wasn't selling well, but consoled ourselves that the consumer was simply spending her money on different things, more hard goods, more home-related products. But how many are scratching their heads and questioning whether that thesis now still holds water? Take Ethan Allen, Interiors, ETH, the network of roughly 300 design centers that serve pretty much all of your home decor, design, and furniture needs. On the one hand, Ethan Allen stock has been pancaked over the last few weeks, falling from over $30 3 weeks ago to $25 and change today. But on the other hand, Ethan Allen reported last Wednesday, and the numbers were better than feared, better than expected, as the company managed to beat Wall Street's lowered expectations, delivering a 1-cent earnings beat off of a 40-cent basis, with same-store sales up 3.4%. It's a market improvement versus the previous quarter. Management says they would have done even better if it not for the government shutdown, the awful weather, and increased back orders of imported goods. So how is the consumer really doing? And how is Ethan Allen weathering what many are calling a pause in the economy? Let's check in with Farooq Kathwari. He's the chairman, president, and CEO of Ethan Allen Interiors. Find out more about the quarter and where his company is headed. Mr. Kathwari, welcome back to Mad Money. How are you, Farooq?
So
good to see you. I have not seen these in the store. I have my night tables from Ethan Allen, but please have a seat and tell us what we got here.
Well, first of all, I'm going to make you an Ethan Allen retailer. And so this set becomes an Ethan Allen design studio.
Look, I think that there's one very needed. I don't see much up here.
Absolutely. So you are now officially an Ethan Allen retailer.
Well, that means these are in stock and they can be bought right now?
Now, what it really is this is part of our very important initiative, which is today you have to be relevant. Relevant means that today people are, in fact, even wanting faster deliveries. Instant gratification is the name of the game. But at Ethan Allen, we have the opportunity of providing them, you might say, faster deliveries and also custom. So what I'm sitting on is an Ethan Allen chair that is what we call on demand. In other words, it's in stock. And the same chair that you're sitting on is made with different options, different fabrics, nail heads, so that this one chair is available in at least 1,000 different options. Wow. So now we've got both. So on demand and on custom, and officially we are launching it next week.
Okay, well, that's important because you have talked about creating urgency and traffic. Those were the two terms you used in the conference call, urgency and traffic. Is that part of what this is about?
Absolutely. You know, you have to examine yourself. You know, we know this old saying that if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, it's insanity to think you're going to make a difference. Our promotions were becoming more predictable. So we decided that it was important for us to create what I would call promotions, events, which will create some urgency and traffic. And that's what we have done.
But you're also using direct mail to signal it.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to show you a direct mail, which is our going to go out in
Here we are.
In February next week, and it's launching. What we are sitting on these two chairs is custom and on demand. So this direct mail reaches over 3 million households, and we've been sending it, sort of every month.
Right.
It's going out. So the question of creating traffic is an important factor. Now, of course, as you know, I stated that in a conference call last week, that our traffic increased in all the areas which were warm.
Right. I thought that was really significant because a lot of people are saying, wait a second, this cold weather is an alibi, government shutdown an alibi. You were the first conference call where you point blank attacked the notion that weather didn't matter. Weather mattered tremendously for your company.
Sorry, it did. I mean, our traffic was up in warm weathers, but it was down in cold weathers.
Right.
It's sort of, so in other words, if wherever the weather was good, our traffic went up.
But now, one other thing that you've always told me about traffic. If the stock market's down, traffic's down. Now, let me just ask you, because I know you've got incredible controls and systems at your company. Market was down last week. Impact this weekend?
Well, this weekend was relatively good.
Really?
The reason was because we created our own sense of urgency.
Okay.
We created certain events which ended yesterday. Now, previously we would end all events at the end of the month, and that's what created the urgency. So I think that our traffic really has been good because of our initiatives, and certainly in those areas where the weather has been good.
All right, well, we're getting many mixed pictures about housing. Now, I'm a believer in the long-term pent-up demand theory, which is that there were so few households created and so many people stayed with their parents that it's only now things are getting better. Are you seeing that similar demographical shift that's positive for your industry?
No, absolutely.
You are.
However, you're going to have ups and you're going to have some downs. But overall, I think that the consumer confidence overall is good.
You do?
We do. We see consumer attitude is positive. Now, having said all of that, in our industry, like everybody else, there's a lot more competition. In the last 5-6 years, the world is different. Look at our industry.
But not Amazon.
Okay, but I will tell you what's happened to our industry. 5-6 years back, it was much more predictable, to use the word. Now, we are competing with what you might call lifestyle companies like Pottery Barn, like Crate and Barrel, Restoration Hardware.
Right.
On the other hand, globalization and commoditization has created mass merchants like, for instance, you have in grocery, you have in home improvements.
Right.
So we have now mass merchants whose philosophy really is have lots of products and hopefully somebody would buy it. The lifestyle companies like Pottery Barn and others, they are much more focused on, you might say, one look.
Right, so it's gotten more competitive.
Now, in our case, we provide, and we are going to, in fact, improve it. We are providing great product, great quality, great style, but in a diversity of style, from the new traditional to the contemporary. That's our advantage.
Well, it is, and you've got the breadth of product, which is what America really wants in the end. I think they'll like the in-stock.
Absolutely.
Well, that's Farooq Kathwari, the chairman, president, and CEO, with a whole new initiative. The last quarter, as things went along better, and yes, weather did matter. So those who just say you should take it off the equation, not the case with Ethan Allen. Stay with Cramer.